You're listening to Gig Talk on KMI Studios. Now here's your host, Tim Kostas.
Richard Mac, oh, he's the man, oh, with a plan, got a bingo card in his hand. Richard Mac, he's got your plan, in Mr. Entertainment. He's the fancy, fun-loving guy. He's the one that'll take your beer and drink it and be, I don't know. We could cut it wherever.
No, that everything was perfect.
That was interesting. 2 seconds. Richard's like, make up a song right now.
Just do it now.
The first time you did it was good. The second time was like, you added extra. It's like, it's okay though.
So I put too much.
Yeah, you put too much. Less is more. Remember that. Less is more.
Well, I guess we'll say, hey, everybody, welcome to Gig Talk here on KMI Studios.
Woo.
We're here with Richard Wagoner from RW Entertainment. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Come on, guys. Cut it out. Take it off. Thank you.
So, tell us a little bit about RW Entertainment, Richard.
Before we get there, can I just say, what a lovely setup. And the fact that I am the first video guest on this podcast, it's fantastic. Because you had a lot of uggos on here, but now you got the cream of the crop. Someone who's like super handsome and entertaining. And I want to thank my brother Matt for playing me in.
There we go.
He fucked. Can I cuss on this one?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
Well,
yes.
he fucked it up a little bit, but he did good. You know, he got paid nothing.
You are the first one on video, but your first one to use the F word, too. So just so you know, I mean, you're a very, very special guest.
Drop the F-bomb.
We are accomplishing a lot tonight.
That's it.
A lot.
Well, that's fantastic. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do at RW Entertainment?
So RW Entertainment is my personal business, my personal DJ business that I started when I was like probably 22, 23. I went to college, didn't know what I wanted to do, so I took that Pell Grant money. Hopefully the government doesn't hear this, but I bought my first PA system, my list of karaoke songs, and then just been a rise since then. Now I do weddings, DJ events, parties, birthday parties, and mainly music bingo now. People love music bingo.
You should tell people what music bingo is, because not everybody will know what that is.
So music bingo is pretty much where I give you a card and it's got a list of different songs on there from different genres. So I do 70s, 80s, 90s. Hell, I even went back to the 50s. And I'll play maybe 30 seconds of a song, and you kind of got to guess what that song is. And if you don't know what that song is, I'll also allow you to cheat. Something my teachers would never let me do back in school, and I still hold a grudge till this day.
Sure.
I mean, made it further if you could have cheated in school.
That's true. I could have been a doctor now, but
That's right.
Well, not if you use that Pell Grant money for for buying a PA system.
well, that's
but,
also true.
So, I mean, everything has a way of like coming around like that. So, tell us how you get gigs and things like that. How do you go and find places where you're going to play? I mean, do you out and they contact you? Do you go out and have to go find places to go?
So it's a mixture of both. I have my own personal DJ page on Facebook called RW Entertainment. Look it up, like it, share it,
Review it.
But mainly, like, if someone needs a DJ, it's usually more word of mouth, especially with, like, weddings and stuff. Like, they will come to me, and then I'll quote them my price.
Right.
And I'm usually really reasonable when it comes to prices, because I don't charge over $1,000. I'm definitely below that market, but I want to be affordable and entertaining.
You must have seen doing weddings and things. To me, that's like one of the places where weird shit can happen all the time. Do you have any good stories of something crazy that happened at a wedding?
So, only crazy story I have is, like, I only did one wedding that wanted strictly country music, and it was out in the country, and it was what you call a shotgun wedding.
Was literally a shotgun wedding?
Yes, but not the way you're thinking. It was like, we're getting married, and then we're going to go over here and shoot all these shotguns around.
Oh, okay.
And, like, keep playing family tradition. And I looked around, I was like, I do not belong here. How did I book this? That was the only time I was like, please let this end soon.
Wow. That's interesting to see what you run into when you're out there doing these kind of things. Tell us about some of the places that you do your music bingo so people can know where they can find you.
So right now I do it every single Tuesday at New Sarum Brewing Company in Salisbury. It's downtown Salisbury. They've been fantastic to me. They treat me great. I've done other establishments. They've either went under or they're still there, and like we've left under decently good terms. But if I'm not having a good time, I'm not going to do it because it's my personal business, and I want to have a good time with what I do.
Sure. Yeah, it's a beauty in being able to do your own thing and not really be in a corporate situation and things when you're doing that, especially in the entertainment business.
That is correct.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, tell us other things about you, Richard, so people can know what they're getting into here with you.
I'm just a fun-loving, goofy guy who loves to have a good time. I don't hate being serious all the time. Like, come out Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock at New Sarum and see you, boy. Tim, can I ask you a question?
Sure. I think that's
that's
probably,
how this is going to work.
Yes.
I was going to say, this is probably a better way to do this.
Yeah.
Right now.
I think it's going fantastic, by the way. Like, this is going to be your most rated show of all time. I got a
Now
feeling.
that's going to be a goal.
Yeah, that's right. Top.
We're going to move to 7 listeners from 5, so
That's right.
there you go.
I think we can get 8 listeners.
That's it.
Especially considering I'm just going to play this on different platforms and devices.
Over and over.
There you go.
That's
Just
right.
over and over again, yeah.
You got Matt, say hello.
Hello.
That's my brother Matt. A lot of
Matt, say
people know
hello
him.
again.
Hello. Are we on there?
Yep,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
Okay, good.
So you also do bingo on every other Monday night at the Lucky Turnaround. That's technically
Excuse me, sir.
you.
I had a question to say. I
Oh,
had
yeah,
a question
good
to ask.
question.
You guys know Doug?
No.
He's a famous drummer around this area. I figure you guys will know Doug.
I don't know, Doug.
I feel like you should know Doug.
Oh, you mean Doug?
Yeah,
oh,
Doug.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well,
yep.
he recently had triplets. You guys want to know what he named his kids?
I'd love to know what Doug's kids are named.
Doug's kids' name are Anna 1, Anna 2, Anna 3.
Yes, this is the kind of entertainment you can get at an RW Entertainment event.
That's right.
So tell us something else, Richard.
I think you got any other terrible jokes to share?
That's the only one I've learned for this show, but I'm sure there'll be
For
others.
this show, there's others.
Let's I want to talk about how we first met. Are we at that point? I don't know what point we're supposed to be at for that. but
There is no point
So-
to this whole thing. So yes,
I'm
you can
kinda glad-
drive the whole thing.
I'm kind of glad Matt's here for this because do you remember the first time we met?
I do. Do you want to tell the story?
I want to hear your side of it first.
Your recollection of it.
Your
My recollection of it is that Matt was coming to visit me in Florida, and his car broke down along the way, and he part of what he did was put a post on Facebook saying, "Hey, does anybody know what this is?" And he showed like a picture of the inside of his car. Like, is this thing supposed to be doing this, this, and this? It was some crazy thing. I'm like, wow, he's going to get a lot of response when he's like 400 miles away from home or something. But then he called you, and you picked him up, and you came to Florida, and that's when we first met.
That's correct.
That's pretty much it.
So
yeah.
let me tell you my side of things. I was at the house. Matt just gets off work, comes in, and is like, "Well, I'm going to Florida. Screw you. I'll see you when I get back."
See you when I get
I was like, whoa, wait a minute now. I want to go to Florida. No. I'm going to Florida. I'll see you. And then a few hours later, "Hey, Richard.
I thought about it.
Thought about it. You should go to Florida with me."
I think it would be great.
Yeah.
I miss you already. We've only been apart for a few hours.
I feel like you were part of the phone conversation, Tim. I feel like you were there for this.
You were there.
He's
I feel like I was there.
All you have to do is come pick me up because I broke down. And I just, listen, you come pick me up. We will head to Florida, Jacksonville. I was like, oh, perfect. And by the way, this is my first time in Jacksonville. Love it.
That's a great area.
Love
It
it.
was a great place.
I've tried conning him into moving there several times, but he just won't do it.
Well, someday when I move back there,
Yeah, it's-
you already know that you guys are commandeered to drive the truck
That's
with
right.
our stuff in it.
We're
Yes,
the U-Haul guy.
you're our U-Haul guys. So
We got you.
someday when we move back, that's what you guys will be doing. Yes, and I think when you showed up, you had beer in hand too.
Of course, that's the only way a true house guest should be.
I do remember we lived in that apartment, that small apartment right by the beach.
Yes, love that apartment.
And I think we were up until 2:00 in the morning, and we were so freaking loud. I was like, "Oh, we're definitely here. Here these guys are. We're gonna get freaking kicked out of this place because we were." But it's like, "Yeah, we're here now. Yeah." I mean, I'm sure you guys were relieved after your situation and things.
Oh, for sure.
It'd been a long day.
That's interesting.
I'm sure your neighbors loved you that night.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's fine.
It's the beach. You're supposed to have some fun while you're there.
That is correct.
Yep. So, and from that point on, we've known each other for all the rest of that time.
I don't know how long ago that was, but it seems like so far long ago. I'm not,
Yeah, it's 5 or 6 or 7 years, I guess.
that makes sense. Time flies fast so quickly now. I tell these young kids, like, as soon as you turn 21,
It's gone.
it's gone.
That's it. You're done.
You're done.
You wake up 45 and stuff hurts and you don't know where it...
Well, speak for yourself. I'm not quite 45 yet.
And Matt, you're not even 45.
I
know, I'm just-
I mean, technically, he looks it, but
Or-
you're not really 45 yet.
Or maybe he is, and he's just
Maybe.
been, I think we finally cracked the Matt Church code there. I think he's a little older than he says he is.
Well, I feel like I met him before kindergarten, so unless he repeated kindergarten 5 times, which could be a good possibility, because he couldn't figure out the blocks and the whole situation.
He went from being in kindergarten to just teaching it.
That's right.
That's it. He's like, well, he's been here for 20-something years. Just give him a job now. That's it. He just like never went away.
And we wonder why kids are the way they are now. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, man.
So what else do you do besides RW Entertainment?
Well, not to get into specifics, but I work for the school systems here in this county. I don't know how far this podcast reaches out. It probably reaches to Australia, so I don't want to...
Let me just say, the 4 people in Australia.
Yeah, 4 people in
That's
Australia.
where we're really
listen to
big in Australia.
Yes.
Nobody in
We're
nobody in
huge
this
there.
area listens to us, but that's it. So why don't we take a break real quick
Yes.
and play a couple commercials, and we're going to be right back.
You're listening to Gig Talk on KMI Studios.
Hello. Looks like it's time to call Razor Pest Solutions. Our skilled technicians will be there fast, ready to give you peace of mind. Cutting-edge pest control that you can count on. Razor Pest Solutions. Pest, termite, wildlife.
Tired of the same old channel surfing on a Tuesday night? How about a little excitement with Music Bingo at New Sarum Brewing? With your host, Richard Wagoner. After stints hosting both Jeopardy and The Price is Right, Richard now brings the fun to New Sarum every Tuesday night. Folks, this is not your grandma's bingo. It's got a little something for all musical tastes. From Dolly Parton to Korn. From Run DMC to Roy Clark. Get ready to be a winner. Brought to you by New Sarum Brewing and RW Entertainment.
You're listening to Gig Talk on KMI Studios.
Hey everybody, we're back here on Gig Talk with Richard Wagoner from RW Entertainment. On the break, Richard, we actually were talking about some cool ideas you had that you could mix music bingo with live shows with different cover bands. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your idea?
So my idea is like getting with different bands, not even cover bands, mainly cover bands, but doing like that was a ghost that brought that into me very clearly.
I want you to get a little closer there.
I appreciate that. Hopefully they didn't see your hands, but that was the spirit of Michael Jackson coming to me. And
Don't you miss Michael Jackson?
we all miss Michael Jackson.
I actually do.
No, I actually do. I mean, not to get you off your topic,
yeah,
but we will go back to that. But I mean, I was in college in those days. That just shows you how old I am because you guys were babies. But it was like an event every time some new song came out or anything, and it was pretty amazing. Like, I remember exactly where I was when like the Thriller video debuted, and it was like nothing. And for somebody like me that's like into art and music combined and video and things like that, it's like, wow, you can do this with a song and not just have, here's a video of the guys playing the song, that you can make it into like a movie like that. I thought it was so cool.
So, in your opinion, who was better, Prince or Michael Jackson?
Oh, that's a tough
Wow.
one.
I don't know if that's even like a,
Because I know who I'm going to pick.
I don't think there's no right or wrong, though. So
There's definitely a right answer. But if you have the wrong answer, I will not judge you
I
for
won't
it.
judge you for it.
Prince was an amazing musician
Correct.
and guitarist, and he really played pretty
Every
much
single thing.
everything on all those records.
Michael
So
could not do that.
no, and he didn't even write most of those songs.
Prince wrote a lot of songs.
Prince wrote
A lot
all
of
those songs.
Other artist songs too.
Yes, but Michael Jackson really had a lot of other people writing songs for him.
So once again, who's better, Prince?
That was my waffling right there.
Yeah, that was
Like, I don't wanna
I'm
say-
gonna go with you said Prince, which is the right answer because
Oh, okay.
he's very talented. Good job, Matt. Matt, you got that wrong, sir.
I didn't say an answer.
I felt it. Felt the force. That's right.
I knew where you were going.
I
with
knew.
That.
You just felt I was wrong,
That's
no matter
right.
what I say.
That was it.
And you should beat it.
So where does Weird Al come in the whole mix then?
I love Weird Al, so I don't know if he's like, I wouldn't put him up at like the top
No,
artist up
you
there, but
couldn't.
yeah. But I love Weird Al, so
Have you ever heard any Weird Al original songs? You
No.
must have.
no,
Like Albuquerque.
maybe, but no one's paying attention to his originals.
Isn't that a shame?
Actually, he's
That's
Yeah,
the world we live in.
that's
It's
a
like,
shame.
Yeah, that's just a shame.
He has one job. His job is to
It's
cover
like
other
real
songs
fun.
and make them either better or worse. So,
I-
what should you prefer, Gangster's Paradise or Amish Paradise?
definitely Amish.
Amish
Paradise.
Amish Paradise is pretty funny.
It's very, it's fantastic.
It comes down to the lyrics when it comes down to that. And
Yes.
just changing those things around. But not to get you off target, you were talking about music bingo and cover bands.
Correct. So, I have. Why'd you laugh at that?
Because you're like correct, like
Correct.
Like it took you a minute to get. You're right.
The
yeah.
answer is correct.
It's like when it
Answer
hits
is
his head.
Correct. All right. So my idea is, and I think this would be great because like, I would love to get a band, and I'd love to perform somewhere where we combine like the band music and music bingo. So if we get a good cover band, maybe like a '90s cover, or '80s cover, we'll print off the songs that they do, and then you mark off on the card of what
Yep.
songs they play. And
So you're saying you'd have a bingo card?
I would
with
have
the
a
songs
bingo
that they're
card
playing, yeah.
that what everybody would have, free to play. I wouldn't charge anybody to play. And then at the end of the night, or whoever wins that bingo gets probably a top prize, like $50, or maybe like if we can find like a signed guitar by like a
That's
80s
a
or
great
90s
idea.
artist or something like that.
Wow. If we could get a signed guitar by an 80s artist, I would definitely play. Like every
Right.
night.
Well, I think an item that big, you could probably get away with charging for the cards.
Possibly, but like,
I mean, if you have a guitar signed by, I don't know, the guy from Wang Chung, and it's $10 to play bingo, you might win that guitar.
fun fact, did you know he likes to have fun tonight?
And so do you.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
It's
what,
true.
That's what brought this
But do you Wang Chung every night?
Everybody Wang Chung. Well, only when Katie's not around. See, babe, I did bring up your name.
That's it. And you you can decide the context of that.
That's right. That's right.
But hi, Katie, and hi, Mom. I know my mother listens to this every time.
We
so-
love your mother. I met her several times.
Yes.
She probably doesn't remember me, but I love your mother.
Oh no, she remembers.
That's
you.
good.
How could she not remember?
I'm not a
you?
forgettable
She's trying
person.
to forget.
Yeah, that's right.
As she gets older, it'll be easier. She will be forgetting
That's
all
right.
of us. So, I'm just kidding, Mom. But so there are other things that you participate in that are interesting, like dressing up like a Ninja Turtle.
Oh yeah, I was afraid of where you're going with this. Like, uh-oh. It's like, uh-oh.
How do
What
we
video
transition-
has he seen?
Have you seen my police report? Is that what's going on here?
That's it. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your Ninja Turtle love.
Oh, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. Love the Ninja Turtles. The original. I don't like the new garbage like Seth Rogen or whatever.
Oh, is that a thing? I don't even know.
He came out with a terrible one.
just thinking that he could do it.
I guess. I'm shocked he didn't even make the turtle smoke weed. But apparently he doesn't even smoke weed in real life.
Yeah, I was going to say, interesting fact. I found out apparently from this wonderful dude that I'm friends with named Tim that apparently he's not even a big
Tim.
weed guy.
Not me, Tim, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
already
Tim.
told me that.
I told you that?
Yeah.
Wow, talk about forgetting things.
That's right.
That's it.
Sounds
Your mom's great, but
Yeah, your
Tim's got
mom, mom's got a great memory, but Tim's though, it's a little spotty.
It's spotty in places. That's it. But so you do have like an official Ninja Turtle suit.
Yes, with Ninja Turtle suit, and I want to get other costumes too, so we can do more birthday parties, charity events. It's my whole concept of my business is I want it to be fully entertainment and
Sure.
affordable entertainment.
Yep.
Because I know there's a lot of people out there that charge an outrageous price for these things, like weddings, for example. Like it's hard to find a wedding DJ that's $1,000 and below. They're usually
Sure.
1,000 or higher.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm roughly
easily
yeah.
$2,000-$3,000. I mean, for that. Yeah.
So if you're looking to get married, my price range usually is from $600 to $800.
That's fantastic,
That's my
yep.
price range.
And in this day and age, I mean, that's what people need. I mean, young
Yes.
people are starting out, and they don't need to be spending $20,000 for everything for a wedding and
Right.
things
Who
like that.
can?
Yeah.
You're already spending
Nobody
like
can, yeah.
several $1,000s on the wedding venue or the caterers.
And
So
the
it's
cake,
like
and then you got the bartender.
my job is to make you guys feel good, make the crowd feel good,
Right.
bring that good energy around. And I think I've told Matt this before, is like, even with bingo stuff, like I've been to, like, because I do trivia sometimes too, so I've been to different places or different weddings where the DJ is very boring. It doesn't do anything. It's like, all right, guys, let's welcome the bride and groom. Or, all right, here's the next one. Like, or they have their backs turned to the crowd. It's like, no, even if you don't win bingo or win trivia, like, I want you to leave that, you know what, we had a great time. We were entertained.
Sure.
Like, that's the goal. Even at weddings, it's like, I have so many people come to me and it's like, you did a fantastic job. We love you. And that's usually how I get other weddings. Like,
Yep.
they'll hit me up later.
Well, I mean, anybody can just play records, or if
Right.
you don't have to pay for somebody, you just put your phone on some loop of songs and things like that. But it's, as the MC and the entertainer, that's what people are paying for. They need somebody that's going to
Right.
rally the crowd.
There's so
get
much
things
more
going.
that goes into it than that. Because I'm on a wedding site who people look for DJs, and like the question is like, should I just play a Spotify playlist or get a DJ? I was like, you should probably get a DJ because there's a lot more that goes into it than just playing the music nonstop.
Well, I mean, you did my wedding, and it was fantastic.
Yes.
But I mean, we played a game, and there's things like that
Right.
make it way more interesting. And it's like
that I
get
do
people
not
involved.
charge extra for, by the way.
The games.
Yeah, it's free. It's free. It comes with it. It's like a perk.
That's it. But that's the thing, just rallying people up and getting them more interested in it. That's being an entertainer versus just, hey, we're just going to play these songs in a row, and that's it. Oh, I made sure I played your father-daughter dance and whatever. You're trying to get people
Yes.
give them more entertainment for what they're doing right there.
Yeah.
That's
I'm always able to go above and beyond for people. So if they want even like, hey, can you play this video of like our wedding stuff? I can bring the projection out, and I can definitely do stuff like
Sure.
that. So it's like, you're paying me for a service, so I want you to be. And I think it's just me going back as a kid. No matter what job I have, depending on if I'm a dishwasher to like managing a cafeteria or what, like you have to do that job to the best of your ability. Like you have to be a good hard worker for people to respect you. So for the DJ business, like I want people to be satisfied.
Right.
And there's been occasions where like I did not do a satisfied job, and like I'll eat myself up with that.
Right.
Like I did a high school reunion once. And this was probably like right when I started in my early 20s. I think when you're young in your 20s, you think you know it all, but you really don't. You're very ignorant to the fact of things. So I thought it'd be cool. We did this at where Water's Edge is now, but it's called the Old Boat and Ski Club. But they hired me to do this. So half the people didn't show up for it. So they had name tags for everybody. So I was like, oh, well, I got a good idea. I'm going to tell people, it's like, hey, I know everybody's here. Screw it. It's like, the people that didn't show up, they missing out on a great offer. Grab you a name tag. Put that thing on. Like, we're going to represent. Apparently, that was a mistake. Because the people who did show up found that to be very insulting. And then actually a fight ended up happening where I slowly took off my name badge and hid it so they didn't know that was my idea, even though it was my idea.
I don't understand why people would be so offended by that.
Well, what I did not know is certain people have passed away.
Oh,
And
wow.
apparently, like, the one guy was...
Why would they give name tags to the people who's passed away?
I have no clue. Maybe it was out of respect, but I know they were...
Well, put them in a
not
special
happy.
place of
Yes.
honor or something like that. Some candles around them or something like that.
So I do take, like... I learn. I think even probably with you being a musician, you learn, like, what you can and cannot do in
Right.
social events or DJing events. One thing also learned is, like... And I know this is probably the most controversial thing that I'll say tonight, maybe...
Maybe. It's still early.
Yeah, it's still early. We took an hour break and I'm like 4 beers in. So I should have worn my Dare shirt tonight. That'd have been perfect. But politics, I don't believe belong in like entertainment factors or music. So if I host like music bingo or trivia, you really don't need to know what my political views are, because I feel like that cuts off half of your audience.
In this day and age, it's exactly half of your audience.
It is exactly half of your audience.
Yep.
Well, as an audience member, for a musician anyway, or, me and you both, sorry, I'm just chiming in here, and I'm not on camera, but, when me and Richard go see a concert, please don't sit there and give me a 20-minute speech about whatever's current in the events. It's like, I just want to hear you sing the song, dude. Like, sing your song and go on, And it's the same way when I go play bingo or if I do any other local thing,
It's a break from that.
It's to get away from it,
You have that, like, bred in you 24/7. It's all on Facebook. It's all in real life.
You can't escape it.
You can't escape it. So when I go see a performance, or if I go see Matt play, or you guys play.
Yeah, Uncanny. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah. Tim, you're a very great musician. And I know we're off subject because I have squirrel brain here. But, like, can I just tell you, like, you're very comfortable to talk to. Like, you're somebody, like, regardless if I knew you or not, I was like, I need to talk to Tim. Like, he's just, that voice of yours is so,
He's got a
soulful. I would like to wrap a Tim voice blanket around me.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I've been trying to get some voiceover work.
I think you could do it.
I think you totally get that.
But I think I missed the train because AI just does it all now.
Yeah.
I mean, I've literally...
Yeah, but it sounds I don't know. I think that's going to die.
I hope so.
I do not think so.
Before I do.
Well, no, I meant like, because even me, like, I see videos now online, like, that'll be discussing whatever, and you can tell it's that same looped voice constantly. And it's
Dude, have you heard this? There's one voice that's in most of, like, the Facebook AI commercials.
And I can't stand it.
And
it drives me nuts.
It does drive you nuts. It's like I've actually turned it off. Well, I probably turned the commercial
without even
off
looking
anyway,
at what it is.
But it is because that voice, it's like, these leather shoes are made like what, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's that same guy. I've heard him 100 times. It's like, well, we know this isn't a real thing.
But on the counterpart, that I've heard like really good renditions of cover songs through AI. That's like, this sounds fantastic. I heard earlier today of All the Small Things by Blink-182, but it was like a folk rock soul thing, and then that sounded fantastic. Because like I like this better than the original.
Didn't we listen to something that was like a Stone Temple Pilots song or something that was done
like swing band,
or like R&B or something like that? And it's like there's some cool stuff out there like that, and hopefully people will just be like, hey, I'm in an R&B band. Let me do those as a cover and do the real thing. I mean, use it as a guideline, but don't like, well, I'm going to make a whole playlist of these AI songs and things like that.
I feel like in 10 years, like, unless we stop it or we support like real musicians, and I said this years ago, like probably when like 2000 when I was growing up, when like Linkin Park was big and other bands were using computer effects, like I prefer real musicians. Like, give me like a true, like, what's a true rock band in the last 20 years? And the only thing I can think of is maybe the Foo Fighters, because like Dave Grohl will go into his garage, record a new album on a cassette tape.
Yep.
Yeah, and he doesn't need all the special effects.
I feel like the Foo Fighters are like really the last big rock band.
I agree.
It's like, but hopefully, I mean, we've seen being out there, like seeing some younger people that have been coming up. And I think there's a space in there generationally, but there's going to be some young people that are starting to come back up and start learning to play again and doing things. But where's the music industry going to be? It'd be like, well, no, like we don't, you guys need polishing, and I don't need to take the money and spend to invest in you. I'm just going to just let the computer do it.
Yeah. Well, the music labels and the stuff
that's a dead.
They're going to make. I mean, I guess not, but they're going to make more money off of AI music than paying a real band to go do something. And most time, right,
unless people don't support it.
We live in a world where like people are going to support that, regardless of what they say.
I don't know. I think most of the younger generation, such as my son and stuff, is will not listen to AI slop, as they call it. That's the thing. Like,
I love that there's a term for it.
There's a term for it.
There needs to be.
I have a fear there's a small group that's like that, but there's a larger group that lives on TikTok and AI, and like just like right now, most like I work in elementary school, so when a kid comes up and says, "Hey, let's listen to Never Gonna Stop," they see that off of TikTok. That's how they learn their music. That's where they get their music influence.
Wow.
So they don't know the original 80s song.
Yeah.
Like him standing in front of the fence in that like jacket or whatever.
But I mean, look at like your average 15, 16, 17-year-olds now are going out and buying actual records because they want the albums. They're saying CDs now is making a comeback. I think some kids are starting to go back towards physical stuff, like real stuff.
Are they? Is it just or
maybe that's
a
just my
collection
hopes.
thing?
Yeah.
I think it's just your hopes.
Yeah. Maybe it is a collection thing.
Yeah, I hope it's true too. I hope maybe I'm wrong. I hope like 5-10 years from now, like there's still real musicians out there.
Sure.
And I'm not saying there's not going to be, but like every genre goes in waves, and to me, every genre is just one genre now because rap, rock, and country all sound alike.
Yeah, everybody kind of found that.
Yeah.
You hate to say that algorithm, but I mean there is like just a commonality, and it's like as long as we're on a little bit of shade of this, and this, I mean this is where we're gonna take this and just blend it all together. Because it's amazing how much different it was years and years ago. That somebody that listens to Barry Manilow is not going to listen to Kiss, you know what I mean, or whatever. But there's no
one has loyalty to their thing anymore.
There's not like this big wide disparity. I mean, like you said, everything kind of is the safest value down the middle. That
so I do feel like that's a good thing though, because like when I was growing up, I was very ignorant. Like it was hard rock, it was rock and roll. Because I grew up like my stepfather, we listened to classic rock, and then I got on my own little rock bandwagon. I would never listen to country music or pop music, but maybe it's just because today's music's terrible. But like I like that stuff now. But I think country's come back. Like it's a huge thing. Like I love Jelly Roll and Post Malone and like stuff that I would never ever listen to.
Your teenage you would have been like, turn that crap off.
But I think that comes from like, is it really country or is it more like folk rock? Because I've always liked folk rock. I love like the Avett Brothers and stuff like that. That's that's the stuff that I love. Yeah,
it's funny. I was listening to Steely Dan, which you know Steely Dan.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And I remember being a kid and I had like a bunch of Kiss records and whatever I listened to, but I still liked Steely Dan. And I think about it now. I'm like, why when I was 10 did I even give this? But I think it was the future musician or something in me, because it's like the best musicianship of any bands like ever. And there was something in there. I mean, I listened to Chicago and things like that when my friends were like, what do you listen to? What is that? It's like
Chicago is fantastic.
But see, the thing is, I think you have to be either you're more open-minded to it and it's about what's cool and I'm going to wear this T-shirt, I'm going to do this, or do you really get something out of the music?
I think we're younger us. I think teens and maybe even early 20s. We're very closed-minded when it comes to music, and we listen to our friends and people that we surround ourselves with.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we're influenced by.
So fortunately, I had people surrounded me. I was like, they would make fun of me. So, you like all these 80s pop music. That's all garbage, just terrible music. And I was like, well, not really. It's very catchy and I like it. But now I just don't care if you don't like my musical taste.
Exactly.
Like
that's because we cared what people thought when we were 20. We don't care now.
Oh yeah, when I listened to those things, I didn't tell anybody I did.
Oh yeah, when I was jamming out to Britney Spears' first album, like I was not bragging about that. I was an in the closet CD there.
Yep, there you go. When we were talking about Weird Al before, I just saw something today, and I don't know the whole story. Maybe you guys do. Something about he wanted to do a Lady Gaga song. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, and it's like one of the usually he doesn't always have to ask permission from the artist, but he always does when he does covers. He does his parodies and things, and but he doesn't have to get it. If the record company might say whatever, but he usually goes to him. And I think she did something like and said, "No, you can't do this." And it's like the first time he was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm just going to do it anyway."
Oh,
and
wow.
And he put out some song of hers. But I got to look more into it. I thought maybe you guys would know what that was.
Well, I'm interested now. Though.
I feel like he's done that before, though. He's like somebody's told him no.
Coolio told him no, right?
Coolio told him.
Well, there's conflicting stories on that. Coolio says he told him no. Weird Al says, "Well, your record company told me yes and told me that you gave me the go, and you didn't complain when I sent you the check. You only complained when you got interviewed about it."
I feel like I heard Madonna had an issue with it too. Talking about Lady Gaga, do you know how to wake up Lady Gaga?
Oh, wow. I don't.
You got to poke her face.
Oh, jeez.
fantastic.
Man, there's more of those jokes that I'm set up later.
There you go.
Every Tuesday at New Sarum from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, Music Bingo with your boy.
That's it. Great. Well, we're getting close to wrap-up time here.
That sounds terrible.
I know. I hate to say that.
Can this not be like a 3-hour podcast? I got so much to say.
Well, if it wasn't on video, it sure could.
Oh, well, first video.
There's a thing called bandwidth. That makes these files gigantic.
First video guest, by the way.
My gosh, did we not even do? We had a special intro for you.
Very special intro.
Our
One and
first
only.
video guest. If we haven't already promoted that in the
That's
last
right.
couple of days, well, which we will, and we will have. But yes, our first video. Thank you for being our first video guest.
I'm grateful for this. I know when you called and begged me to do this, like I knew I had to do it. And
Richard even gave him a discount.
I did. That was
Was it like $400?
Yeah, something like that.
Charge
Yeah.
$9.
Usually $900.
$9,000.
That's more than you charged me for my wedding.
That's right.
That's it. You're a gentleman, sir. I
That's
appreciate
right.
it.
You're welcome.
Matt, thank you for sitting in with us too.
I just wanted the free beer. That's what I was here for.
Well, you got it. So
That's right.
all right, everybody, we're going to see you next time on Gig Talk. Thank you for being with us, and we will see you soon.
Hoorah.
You're listening to Gig Talk on KMI Studios.